Good morning. Welcome to BuzzFeed. This is Nathaniel Rigo. Today is Saturday, July 17th. Today we'll be briefly talking about, for starters, the top 10 superhero movie villains who deserve their own standalone movies. Number 10, Bane. Number 9, Enchantress. 8, Two-Face. Number 7, Ra's al Ghul. Number 6, Clayface. Number 5, Dr. Octopus. Number 4, Dr. Doom. Number 3, Kingpin. Number 2, Rhino. And number 1, Electro. Speaking of a standalone superhero movie is on the way. Venom vs. Carnage, the future sequel to Venom, in which Eddie Brock, aka Venom, takes on the killer symbiote Carnage. Real name Cleese Cassidy, in theaters as of Friday, September 26th. On the other hand, we have Morbius, another villain standalone movie in the MCU, in which Michael Morbius, aka Morbius the Vampire, tries to subdue his life-threatening blood ailment at the cost of becoming a dread vampiric beastly monster. In theaters Friday, January 28, 2022. And Mrs. Doubtfire debuts on Broadway as of December 5th, when Broadway musicals return this fall in New York City. Based on the Robin Williams movie of the same name, the Broadway musical focuses on a man who has been divorced by his wife and disguises himself as an elderly foreign nanny. In which case, Gertrude Doubtfire, by masquerading as a woman, the guy spends time more with his kids and his now ex-wife. Flashpoint, Source Deadly Women, Investigative Discovery. In Paddington, England, 1939, Florence Fisher, 45, was a respected woman of richness. She was married to Mr. Fisher. She was not who she seemed, though. She had 3 newcomers in the family posed as servants at the manor. She was a total fraud, spun lies to Lawrence Fisher. He knew nothing of this. This was because 100 miles south he was visiting with Dorothy and her daughter. He cared for them all the time, less jealous of Florence. Dorothy wanted to be her friend. She yet has been dating another man for over 20 years. Florence did not take it well. Arrogant she became toward Dorothy. Intercepting a letter from the Blitz during World War II, Florence, the woman who's jealous, confronted Lawrence right away sternly. Consumed with jealousy, Florence was determined to keep Lawrence for herself, so on July 9th, 1940, she visited Dorothy and Freda, 20, to show off her new skills. When Freda had her back turned, however, Florence opened fire on the poor woman to the shock of Dorothy. Her daughter was instantly dead, and she started to run, only for Florence to take her out as well. Both women were dead in an instant after the atrocity. Florence then killed a maid to make sure there was no witnesses. The triple homicide left a blood trail, and Florence staged a robbery gone wrong in an attempt to cover her tracks. She then tried to get away on her bike, but failed to hide it. By failing to hide it, the murderous culprit tried to make a long-term excuse about London. The following morning, the police arrived at the property and found the numerous amounts of evidence linking Florence to the murders. The glove as a piece of evidence fitted Florence rightfully, despite her claiming it doesn't fit her. Lawrence was home in time to see Florence in cuffs. She claimed to Lawrence that she had been framed. He didn't buy it. So in 1940, Florence was sentenced to death after being found guilty of triple murder. Her sentence was somehow commuted to life in a madhouse, locking her up from society until her eventual death. And here are the top 10 pizza toppings you want. Pepperoni at number 10. Number 9, sausages. Number 8, blueberries. Number 7, mozzarella. Number 6, pineapple. Number 5, BBQ chicken. Number 4, bananas. Number 3, basil. Number 2, chocolate. And number 1, chicken and waffles. Thanks for tuning in to BuzzFeed. See you next Saturday morning.